Asbestos remains a serious health threat not only to construction workers, but also to the population at large. There are hazards on construction sites that are obvious, but we often overlook. What will you do if the hazard is something that is too small to be seen? Asbestos is known to resist heat and corrosion and has been used in various products such as insulation for pipes and building materials. This mineral is said to be found in contaminated paint, roof shingles, masonry compounds, and drywall that can be inhaled by construction workers, which may lead to mesothelioma cancer. Small, but can also be a huge destruction to your health. Extreme exposure to asbestos often happens in the construction industry and in ship repair, mainly during the removal of asbestos materials due to demolition, renovation, or repairs. Once the asbestos fibers get into the air, they will act similarly no matter where they came from. Workers are also likely to be exposed during the manufacturing of asbestos products, including textiles, insulation, friction products, and other building materials. Asbestos has 6 different types, and these are: chrysotile is the commonly used type of asbestos because a percentage of 90 to 95 used asbestos in buildings in the United States. This type can be found in cement, asphalt, textiles, etc. Tremolite chrysotile contains tremolite, but it is not used alone in manufacturing any commercial products. Crocidolite is the most heat-resistant type of asbestos in the asbestos family. It is also the most toxic and harmful to humans. These are blue asbestos. Amosite is considered one of the most dangerous types of asbestos. It can be found in roofing, chemical and electrical insulation, etc. Actinolite is rough, inflexible, and found as a contaminant but not commercially utilized. Anthophylite, which is composed of long, needle-like fibers that can be easily inhaled into the lungs. It is one of the rarest types of asbestos used in consumer products, but can be found in some cement and insulation materials. Asbestos isn't called the silent destruction for nothing. Here are primary risks of asbestos exposure. Asbestos is very small. If you happen to inhale them, fibers can make it past our body's natural defenses and get stuck in the tissue of our lungs. These fibers can become airborne and stay suspended in the air. Mesothelioma is a common fatal illness caused by exposure to these fibers. Sometimes the effects are not realized for some time after exposure. This is a rare type of cancer. And you are also likely to have asbestosis, which is an inflammatory condition affecting the lung. We can reduce the risk of asbestos by taking these points in mind. Proper steps for assessment and control should be implemented. It's important to have the proper training for handling asbestos. Food is important, but workers should avoid eating, drinking, or smoking within any work area containing asbestos. Sanitize the work area frequently and consistently during the work and instantly on completion of the work. It's best to hire contractors who know and follow the regulations for safe asbestos removal and disposal to avoid contamination. Wear the right PPE. Decontaminate these PPE and clothes that you used during asbestos-related work before using them again. Medical monitoring of workers is also mandatory when legal limits and exposure times are surpassed. Hazard signs must be present in the work area that is exposed to asbestos. Use of ventilation systems equipped with HEPA filters should also be considered. And, if safe, wet materials before and during cutting, breaking, or other work that might release asbestos fibers into the air. Controlling the spread of dust beyond the work area is crucial, and it's important that people outside of the work area are not exposed to asbestos fibers. This is not to scare you, but this is to inform you to be more vigilant at work.